Hi guys. So today, we could see that I have taken one program. So this program is we are trying to count the occurrence of each character in the string. So we are using the Java version, guys, and we are using the Java programming language to write this code. Okay. So here is we have taken the string yes, that is elephant that we have taken, and this is the expected output, guys, that we are trying to write. So the expected output is this is the expected output where we are trying to write it as occurrence of each character count, p is equals to 1, a is equals to 1, like that we are trying to count each character that is present in the string. Yes. Okay. So, whenever we are trying to write some logic or the code, before writing, we have to first try to keep in mind that what are the concepts in the language that should be required to achieve a specific output from the required input that we have taken. So, for here, as you can consider that the code, the logic that is used here is first before trying to go to the logic, first try to analyze the output, guys, the expected output. Here the expected output is p is equals to 1, a is equals to 1, and t is equals to 1, right? So what concept of Java will help us in representing this kind of output? Is it list, is it set, or any other concept, guys? In order to represent this particular output, we can go with map concept, because the map concept helps us in writing the data, or okay, let me take it as representing data, in representing data in key value pair, right? Okay. Okay, first thing that is required is map. Okay, so the map is present in which concept, guys? It is present in collection concept of util package, right? Okay, so we need a map. Fine. Okay, so for that we have to first declare a map. So for that, let me try to declare a hash map. Now you might have a doubt, which objects to be declared here? Okay, for that, just try to observe the expected output. Is it a character? Yes, it's a character. It's an integer? Yes, it's an integer. So we are clear what type of data we have to declare. We have to declare character and integer. Clear, guys? So let me try to take one reference and let me try to initialize the hash map. Okay, now I've declared the hash map. This is character and this is integer. Okay, now I'm seeing one particular error here, right? So what is this error? We have to import it from a particular package, that is util package. Okay, now still you are seeing error. Okay, what is the error? Let me try to save. Okay, still I'm getting an error. Let me try to see what is the error. Okay, now I have not declared the spelling of the character properly, due to which I was seeing the error. So I have cleared it. So now I have declared the hash map. Okay, now the next step, guys, that we want to think here is we have to iterate through each character in the string, right? Only then we'll be able to extract the particular characters from this string. Yes. Okay, now how to iterate? For the iteration of the string, we can go with different loops that are present in Java. We can go with while loop, we can go with for loop, right? Okay, so I will go with for loop, guys. I'll use for and I'll try to declare this particular loop. Now from where to where I should go? You have to think. Okay, we have to go from E till T, right? So we have to iterate the entire string elephant, right? So for that, I'll do like this. I'll try to declare it int of I. As the string is represented in the form of index, so we can go with int of I is equals to 0. Okay. Till where I have to go? I have to go till length of the string. So I'll use s dot length. Length is a method which is used to returns the length of the string, that is used to represent the length of the string. Okay, so this is the length which is present in the string class. I'll use the same method. Then I have to increment. Okay, so now we have declared the for loop. So this will help us in iterating through the each character in the string. I'll just show you guys. I'll just use the system.out.println in order to show you how it is used. Okay, so how to extract each character from the string now? We have one more method in the string class, that is character at or char at. So I'll use that. S dot char at. Okay, I is the index, so that is used to point to each index from this particular string. So I'll save. I'll try to show you guys by executing. See, we could see here each character is being displayed, ELEPHANT, right? So each character. So we are okay till here that we have extracted the characters, but the job that we are trying to execute, it's still not done. The expected output we have not reached. So for that, we have to make use of map concept here. Okay, now we have taken the map. So let me try to store each character while iterating the loop in one character z variable. This is just a simple thing, guys, that I'm trying to use. I'm just trying to store. Okay, I'm just trying to store. Now each time I'll iterate the string yes, this z will help me to point to each character. So for that I have declared this particular character. So the first time I'll get E, second time I'll get E, L, E, like that I'll be getting. Okay. Now the next thing is I have to first identify that my map contains the data or not. So the logic behind here is HashMap will give us two methods. One method is to insert and one method is to extract the data. Those methods are nothing but put and get. Put will help us in extracting, in adding the data to HashMap. Okay. Get will help us in extracting the value for the key that is being specified. Okay. Now let us use these two methods with if combination. Okay. Now I will do if hm is the reference, guys, I have used. So I'll use hm dot get. Get is the method. Get what? Get character z. Okay. hm dot get z, get of z. Get is a method which is basically used to extract the data from the map. Okay, so it returns the value which is specified the key in the map, or null if the map contains no mapping of the key. So now first time just try to understand, we are getting E, guys, right? So E is present in the hash map for the first time. No, it is not present, hence it will return as null. So what we have to do, we have to insert. Hm dot put is the method. We have to insert what? Insert the character z with occurrence as 1, as we are trying to insert the first time, right? So now first time insertion is done, but just try to understand, this is first time insertion is done, but second time insertion when E comes, this will not return me null because E is already present. So for that we have to use else part. If it is present, it will not return me null. In that case we are just telling to go to the else part. So what we have to do there, we have to increment the count of that, increment the value of that particular character. Okay, how can we do? Hm dot get is the method. So what we have to get, we have to get z. So what will this return, guys? This will return the integer value. Integer value of what? Count of character, right? This will give the count of character. So for the first time, the character of E was 1, right? It will give me 1. So the second time when it comes, what I have to do? I have to increment the count, I have to insert again, right? So what I'll do, I'll take the count of character reference plus 1, I'll add, and then I'll make use of hm.put, and I'll try to insert the key as Z, and I'll insert that particular value. You might have the doubt, it might not add one more E. No, it will not. The map concept is, if there is any occurrence, one more occurrence of the key, it will try to replace its value instead of adding one more. Okay, so this is how we can try to achieve this. Now let me try to execute, run as Java application. Okay, you might say we are not getting anything because I have not used the println statement. Let me try to add the println statement. Okay, I'm trying to add h. Simple. Let me try to execute. See, we have got occurrence count of each occurrence of the character. P is 1 time, yes, A is 1 time, T is 1 time, E is 2 time. Like that we have count all the characters, right? So in order to achieve this particular output, what are the concepts that is required, guys? We should have the concept of map, which will help us in representing the key value pair. Second thing, what is the second thing that is required? We should require iteration logic. Iteration logic, either for loop or a while loop. Okay, we should have the concept of get and put method in map, that is collection concept. Okay, so by using all this concept, guys, we can try to achieve this. Okay, so now let me try to show you by debugging how it works. Okay, I'll just put the debug checkpoint here, breakpoint, and I'll try to keep in the debug as Java application. So now we could see that the string yes, first it will try to take some time to come to the debug mode, guys. So once the application is in the debug mode, we can check. See, the character string is declared as yes. So for the first time, the hash map contains nothing. Now I will try to step over. So the value of I is 0, right? So now what is the index 0 for the character yes? It is E. So the character Z contains E, right? Now I'm just trying to check whether the hash map contains E, right? It is not contained, so it will return me null. See, I'll execute Control Shift I. See, it is giving me null as the value, right? So it is equal to null. So at that time, what I have to do? I have to insert. Have inserted now to the hash map. E is equals to 1. So will it go to the else part? No, it will not go. Now I'll go to the index 1. I value is 1, right? What is a 1? L. L is the occurrence. So then I'll try to check the L is the occurrence in the character set. I'll try to check if it is equal to null. It is trying to check L is present or not. If L is not present, it will return me null. So it will try to insert L and 1. Okay. Now the third time when the value of I is 2, right? So 0, 1 and 2. So the 2 is E, right? So now here if E am getting, so now it is E. So now will it return me null? No, it will return me 1. See, because E is already present inside the hash map, right? So it will return me 1. So what it should go? It should go to the else part. Yes, it went into the else part. So now I'm just trying to extract the value of E, that is 1, right? So now what does integer of count contains? 1. And now this 1 I'm trying to increment, and once I increment, I'm trying to insert E and 2 as the value. sorry guys. Okay, so now here we have incremented the count, and after incrementing the count we are trying to insert the character E to the hash map. Okay, so now let me try to insert that. Before insertion, what is the value of E is 1. Now I am trying to insert. Now just observe here guys, what is the value of E? E value is 2. Like that it will try to iterate each character and it will try to print the final output. Yes, so it is giving the final output. So that's how we can try to achieve the each occurrence of character guys in the string. It could be any string for that case. We can try to have that. So that's for this particular video. Thanks for watching.